Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Myself Nandakumar. Today we are going to discuss NET English Paper 2. It was held on July 8, 2018. This paper contains 100 objective type questions. Each question carries 2 marks. Let us begin with the first question, that is, which narrative poem by Lord Tennyson presents the story of fisherman turned merchant sailor who after shipwreck is mourned on desert island? Option A, Crossing the Bar. Option B, Titanus. Option C, Nonch Arden. Option D, Maud. Onch Arden is a narrative poem published in 1864 by Alfred Lord Tennyson. During his tenure as England's poet laureate, the hero of the poem, fisherman turned merchant sailor, Nonch Arden leaves his wife Anna and 3 children to go to sea with his old captain. Later, Nonch Arden left his family to better serve them as a husband and father. So, here the right answer is option C, Nonch Arden. Question number 2. In Memorial Verses, Matthew Arnold pays tribute to 3 great poets. Who are they? Option A, Goethe, Shakespeare, Wordsworth. Option B, Goethe, Shakespeare, Milton. Option C, Shakespeare, Milton, Wordsworth. Option D, Goethe, Wordsworth, Byron. Memorial Verses is an elegy of praise and lament to Wordsworth. It praises his ability to sympathize with nature and to evoke feelings through his poetry, and it laments his death. Arnold compares Wordsworth to other poets, Byron and Goethe. So here the right answer is option D, Goethe, Wordsworth and Byron. Question number 3. Who among the following English playwrights wrote screenplays on novels such as Marcel Proust's In Search of Lost Time, John Flaub's French L'Orient Women, and Margaret Atwood's Handmaid's Tale? Option A, John Arden. Option B, Edward Bond. Option C, Harold Pinter. Option D, David Hare. Here the right answer is option C, Harold Pinter. Harold Pinter was a Nobel Prize winning British playwright, screenwriter, director and actor, and one of the most influential modern British dramatists. His writing career spanned more than 50 years. His best known plays include The Birthday Party, Homecoming and Betrayal. So here the right answer is option C, Harold Pinter. Question number 4. The years in English literary history between 1649 and 1660 are known as option A, the Neoclassical period, option B, the Commonwealth period, option C, the Stuart period, option D, the Jacobean period. Here the right answer is option B, the Commonwealth period. The Commonwealth period was the period from 1649 to 1660 when England and Wales, later along with Ireland and Scotland, was ruled as a republic following the end of Second Civil War. So the right answer is option B, the Commonwealth period. Question number 5. In R.K. Narayan's Swami and Friends, which game offers Swami the best kind of emotional release from the strain and pressure of disagreeable circumstances? Swami and Friends is a novel by R.K. Narayan, which was published in 1935. Here, option A, cricket, option B, football, option C, tennis, option D, hockey. Here, the right answer is option A, cricket. Question number 6. William Blake expresses the importance of particular when he said that to generalize is to be dashed to particularize is the alone distinction of merit. Fill in the blanks. Option A, an idiot. Option B, a poet. Option C, a dreamer. Option D, a snunk. So here the right answer is option A, an idiot. Question number 7. Which of the following was not a dialect of Old English? Option A, Irish. Option B, Northumbrian. Option C, Mercian. Option D, Kentish. So here the right answer is option A, Irish. Question number 8. Anthony Burgess' last novel, published in 1993, is called A Dead Man in Deptford. Who is the central character and to whom the title refers? Option A, Sir Walter Raleigh. Option B, Sir Philip Sidney. Option C, Christopher Marlowe. Option D, Earl of Southampton. Here the right answer is option C, Christopher Marlowe. A Dead Man in Deptford is a 1993 novel by Anthony Burgess. It depicts the life of a character of Christopher Marlowe, a renowned playwright of Elizabethan era. So the right answer is option C, Christopher Marlowe. Question number 9. Choose the correct chronological order. So here the correct chronological order is option C is the right answer. William Caston prints the first English book, Tolstoy Miscellany, Songs and Sonnets. William Shakespeare's first folio, John Milton's Areopagitica. So the right answer is option C. Question number 10. What does the phrase art, picture, poesy from Horace's Art of Poetry mean? Option A, as in painting, so in poetry. Option B, poetry beggars pictorial description. Option C, as in poetry, so in painting. Option D, picture above all poetry. Art, picture, poesy is a Latin phrase. Literal meaning is as is painting, so is poetry. So the right answer is option A, as in painting, so in poetry. Question number 11. Who among the following is the author of Account of Augustan Age in England, 1759? Option A, John Gay. Option B, Hazlitt. Option B, Goldsmith. Option C, Samuel Johnson. Here the right answer is option C, Oliver Goldsmith. Question number 12. In how many parts did Cervantes publish his novel Don Quixote? Option A, 3. Option B, 5. Option C, 2. Option D, 12. Here the right answer is option C, 2. Question number 13. Leonard Strange's eminent Victorians carries biographical sketches of writers and public figures. Identify the list below that correctly mentioned those eminent Victorians. So here the right answer is option A is the right answer. Cardinal Manning, Florence Nightingale, Thomas Arnold and General Gordon. So the right answer is option A. Question number 14. One of the following statements about the infamous Saint of Dryden's song for Saint Cecilia Day is incorrect. Identify that statement. Option A. Saint Cecilia was a Roman lady, an early Christian martyr. Option B. Saint Cecilia was an Armenian devotee of Christian faith. Option C. Saint Cecilia's festival is celebrated on 22 November in England. Option D. Saint Cecilia was patroness of music who was fabled to have invented the organ. So here the right answer is option B. Saint Cecilia was an Armenian devotee of Christian faith. Question number 15. Which of the following statement on Michael Roberts' Faber Book of Modern Verse 1936 is not true? Option A. His anthology canonized modern poetry and poets for quite some decades. Option B. The collection begins with the poems of Robert Bridges. Option C. Roberts omit the Georgian poets in his anthology. Option D. Yeats, Eliot and Ezra Fount find a place in Faber Book of 1936. You know, the Faber Book of Modern Verse was a poetry anthology edited in its first edition by Michael Roberts and published in 1936 by Faber. There was a second edition in 1951 edited by Anna Riedler and third edition in 1965 edited by Donald Hall. So the right answer is option B is the right answer. Question number 16. Who among the following proposed that the first Gulf War had never taken place? It was simply a imperial media generated spectacle. Option A. Richard Rorty. Option B. Jean Francis Layard. Option C. Jean Baudrillard. Option D. Umberto Eco. You know, Jean Baudrillard was a French socialist, philosopher, cultural theorist, political commentator, and photographer. He is best known for his analysis of media, contemporary culture, and technology communication, as well as his formulation of concepts such as simultaneous hypo-reality. So the right answer is option B, Geo. Option C, Jean Baudrillard is the right answer. Question number 17. Thomas Brown's urn burial was promoted by option A. The discovery of ancient burial urns near Norwich. Option B. The contemporary researches on burial rites in Norway. Option C. The death of Saint Francis of Assisi and his burial. Option D. The publication of English Book of Common Prayer. Here the right answer is option A is the right answer. Question number 18. Identify from among the following list those that it cannot be called war fiction. First one, a modern instance. Second one, Catch-22. Third one, The Age of Innocence. Fourth one, The Naked and the Death. Here the right answer is first and third are correct. You know, The Songs of Innocence is a 1920 novel by the American author Edith Wharton. It centers on an upper-class couple's impending marriage and the introduction of bridge cousin plagued by scandal, whose presence threatens their happiness. So the right answer is first and third are correct. Question number 19. Who among the following writers was not the one of identify with movement of 1920 England? Option A, Roy Fuller. Option B, Kingsley Amis. Option C, Larkin. Option D, Donald Davies. Here the right answer is option A, Roy Fuller. Roy Fuller was an English writer known mostly as a poet. Poems was his first book of poetry. He also began to write fiction, include crime novels, in the 1920s and wrote several volumes of memoirs. As a poet, he became identified on stylistic ground with the movement of 1950. So the right answer is option A. Question number 20. Which of the following novels does not belong to Nuruddin Fahara Blood in the Sun trilogy? Option A, Maps. Option B, Notes. Option C, Gifts. Option D, Secrets. Here the right answer is option B, Notes. Question number 21. In the following series, which one has all poets correctly matched with their poems? Here the right answer is option C. Option D is the right answer. Nizam Ezekiel's Poet Lover Bird Watcher, Ramanujan's Small Scale Reflection on Great House, Torudat's Arc as Tree, Mahabharata's Sunset at Puri. So the right answer is option D is the right answer. Question number 22. From among the following, identify the incorrect observation regarding Ferdinand de Saussure's seminal distinction between language and parallel. Here the right answer is option A is the right answer. Parallel is the particular language system, the elements of which we learned as children and which is codified in our grammar and dictionaries, whereas language is the language of occasion. So the right answer is option A is the right answer. Question number 23. John Haywood wrote a Farsi interlude called the 4 Ps. Who are the 4 Ps? Here the right answer is option A is the option D is the right answer. A Pamler, a Pardoner, a Apothecary and a Peddler is the right answer. So the right answer is option D is the right answer. John Haywood was an English writer known for his plays, poems and collection of proverbs. Although he is best known for his playwright, he was also creative as a musician and music composer. Question number 24. In the mechanical drill method of second language acquaintance, first one, the learner has the freedom to choose many responses. Second one, the learner's response is totally controlled. Third one, comprehensive of item by the learner is not required. Fourth one, comprehensive of item by the learner is obligatory. The right combination according to the code is option C is the right answer. Second and third are correct. Question number 25. Here the right answer is option B is the right answer. Question number 26. Match the following characters with their novels. Here the right answer is option B is the right answer. Question number 27. The very last passage of novels is given below. Identify the novel. welcome of life, I go to encounter for the millionth time the reality of experience and to forget in the smith of my soul and uncreated conscience of my race. April 27, Old Father, Old Artificer, stand me now and ever in good stead. Option A, To the Lighthouse. Option B, A Portrait of Artist as a Young Man. Option C, Murius. Option D, Almeria Folly. Here the right answer is option B, A Portrait of Artist as a Young Man is a novel by James Joyce. It traces the religious and intellectual awakening of young Stephen Dedalus, a fictional alter ego of Joyce, and an allusion to Daedalus, the consummate craftsman of Greek mythology. Question number 28. Francis Bacon's New Atlantis is about a utopian state called option B, Asgard, option B, Apollonia, option C, Venesalem, option D, Baltia. New Atlantis is an incomplete utopian novel by Sir Francis Bacon, published in 1627. In this work, Francis Bacon portrayed a vision of future human discovery and knowledge, expression his aspirants and ideal for humankind. The novel depicts the creation of utopian land where generosity and enlightenment, dignity and splendor, pity and public spirit are the commonly held qualities of inhabitant of mythological Venesalem. So the right answer is option C is the right answer. Question number 29. The 1915 saw the rise of backlash against modernism and against new romanticism that became known as the movement. Which of the following little magazines came to be associated with the movement? First one, Dipture. Second one, New Verse. Third one, London Mercury. London Mercury. Fourth one, New Poems. The right combination according to the code is option C is the right answer. First and fourth are right. Question number 30. The error of interpreting a literary work by referring to evidence outside of itself, such as the design and purpose of the author, is called option A, affective fallacy, option B, intentional fallacy, option C, authorial fallacy, option D, synonymic fallacy. Intention fallacy term used in 20th century literary criticism to describe the problems inherent in trying to judge a work of art by assuming the intent or purpose of the artist who created it. Introduced by William Wimsett and A.C. Bradley in their work The Verbal Icon, published in 1954. The approach was a reaction to the popular belief that to know what the author intended, what he had in his mind at the time of writings, was to know the correct interpretation of the work. So the right answer is option B. The intention fallacy is the right answer. Question number 31. A.R. Ammons's parodies a famous poem in his Slugged. Option A, John Keats on first looking in Champman's Homer. Option B, John Milton's on his blindness. Option C, Wordsworth, The World is Too Much with Us. Option D, Elizabeth Burning's How Do I Love Thee. Here the right answer is William Wordsworth, The World is Too Much with Us. The poem is The World is Too Much with Us is a sonnet by English Romantic poet William Wordsworth. Wordsworth criticized the world of first industrial revolution for being absurd in materialism and distancing itself from nature. So the right answer is option C is the right answer. Question number 32. Fanny Burney's Evelina carries the subtitle. Option B is the right answer. Or a young lady entrance into the world. Evelina or the history of a young lady entrance into the world is a novel by the English author Fanny Burney and first published in 1778. So the right answer is option B is the right answer. Question number 33. What does Philip Sidney call the poet haters in his defense of poetry? Option A, misagonist. Option B, misanthropus. Option C, normers. Option D, missomonus. Here the right answer is option D is the right answer. Question number 34. Which among the following raises the following painful question of longing and belonging? Where shall I turn, divided to the vain? I who have cursed the drunken officer of British rule, how choose between this Africa and the English tongue I love? Option A, Derek Walcott. Option B, Louis Bennett. Option C, Camus Barthwaite. Option D, Wole Soyinka. Here the right answer is option A is the right answer, Derek Walcott. Derek Walcott was a Saint Lucian poet and playwright. He received the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1992. His works include the Homeric epics Homers, published in 1990, which many critics view as Walcott's major achievement. Question number 35. In 1940, a critic and a philosopher produced two influential and controversial papers called The Intention Fallacy and Affective Fallacy. Identify them. Option first one Kenneth Brook, second one A.C. Bradley, third one William Wimsett, fourth one Blackmore. The right combination according to the code is option C is the right answer. Second and third are correct. Question number 36. Philip Larkin's sad step. Notice the way the moon dashes through clouds that blow loosely as cannon smoke to stand apart. The poem alludes to option A, Coleridge disjunction and ode. Option B, the monolith scenes in A Midsummer Night Dream. Option C, Philip Sidney's Astrophila and Stella. Option D, T.S. Eliot's Morning at Window. Here the right answer is option C, Philip Sidney's Astrophila and Stella. Philip Sidney's Astrophila and Stella is an English sonnet sequence contained 106 sonnets and 11 songs. The name derived from the two Greek words aster and phila and the Latin word stella meaning star. Thus the Astrophila is the star love. Stella is his star. So the right answer is option C. Philip Sidney's Astrophila and Stella is the right answer. Question number 37. Match the following opening line with their respective lines. Option A, I learnt upon Copy's gate. Option B, a sudden blow, the great wings beating still. Option C, among the 20 snowy mountains, Third one, I know what the caged bird feels also. Here the right answer is option B is the right answer. Question number 38. Identify the titles that were published in 1920. First one, Look Stranger. Second one, The Tower. Third one, The Westland. And fourth one, The Road to Vegan PM. Here, the right answer is B is the right answer. 2 and 3 are correct. The Tower and The Westland are correct. Question number 39. This novel is dedicated to the Railroad of Bones and has its epigraph the line, I am the woman they give dead women clothes to from Christian Gillian. Inheritance. Identify the novel. Option A, African Psyche and Elena McCo. Option B, The Chickbook Girl by Helena Habila. Option C, The Underground Railroad by Collins Whitehead. Option B, The Book of Night Women by Marlon James. Here, the right answer is The Book of Night Women by Marlon James. You know, the Book of Night Women is a 2009 novel by Jamaican author Marlon James. The story follows Lilith, a young woman born in slavery who challenges the boundaries of what is expected of her. In the book of Night Women, James challenges the traditional natives by presenting a protagonist, Lilith, who approaches her enslavement with complex duality. Despite the constant description of antagonism between slaves and masters on plantation in Jamaica. So the right answer is option B. Option D is the right answer. Question number 40. An English poet could not help the existence that an historical event caused in his lifetime. Option A, W. H. Auden, The Spanish Civil War. Option B, Lord Tennyson's The Jubilees, Queen Victoria's reign. Option C, William Wordsworth, The French Revolution. Option D, William Blake, The Industrial Revolution. So here the right answer is option C is the right answer. William Wordsworth, The French Revolution. Question number 41. Which novel by John Banville tells the story of a group of travelers who arrive on a small island and stumble upon the house of Professor Kirchner, whose relation to a painting entitled The Golden World by a fictional Dutch artist named Walbin plays a central role. Option A, Ghost. Option B, The Sea. Option C, The Ark. And option D, Clips. Here the right answer is option A, Ghosts is the right answer. Question number 42. Identify the two plays usually paired for their critique of politics of language and acts of policy interrogation. Option A, Earthly Powers, The Wanting Seed. Option B, Chicken Soup with Barely Roots. Option C, Left-Handed Liberty and the Hero Arises. Option D, One for the Road, Mountain Language. Here the right answer is option D, One for the Road, Mountain Language is the right answer. Question number 43. Semantics originated mainly in the work of two theorists. They are first one, Charles Sanders Peirce. Second one, Michael Bakhtin. Third one, Ferdinand de Saussure. Fourth one, Valentino Volshnevo. The right combination according to the code is option C is the right answer. Charles and Ferdinand de Saussure are the right answer. Question number 44. Robert Burton's Antinomy of Melancholy was published in 1621 and expanded the altered in dash subsequent edition. First one 2, second one 4, third one 6, and fourth one 5. You know, The Anatomy of Melancholy is a book by Robert Burton, first published in 1621 but republished four more times over the next 17 years with massive alternation and expansion. So the right answer is option D is the right answer. Question number 45. Which of the following magazines self-consciously created an identity for Vorticists, a group of painters, sculptors, and writers? Option A, Blast. Option B, The Egoist. Option C, The Criterion. Option B, New Age. Here the right answer is option A is the right answer, Blast. Question number 46. In every cry of every man, in every infant cry of fear, in every voice, in every band, the figure of speech characterized by repetition of words or group of words at the beginning of consecutive sentence is called option A, apostrophe, option B, anaphora, option C, incremental repetition, option D, alliteration. Here the right answer is option B is the right answer, repetition. Question number 47. At whose behest does the Red Cross Knight undertake his quest in The Fairy Queen? Option A, Glorinasa. Option B, Anas. Option C, Deusas. Option D, Prosperinas. Here the right answer is Glorinasa. The Fairy Queen is an English epic poem by Edmund Spenser. The Fairy Queen is notable for its form. It is one of the most languished poems in the English language and the version of verse form that came to be known as Spenserian stanza. So the right answer is Glorinessa. Question number 48. In which city did John Ruskin see a paradigm for Victorian Britain? Option A, Vienna. Option B, Venice. Option C, Rome. Option D, Paris. Here the right answer is option B is the right answer. Question number 49. Which novel of Kazu's Ishiguro is narrated by a Japanese widow living in England and draws on the destruction of rehabilitation of Nagasaki? Option A, an artist of floating world, the unconsoled. Option C, a pale view of hills, and option D, when we were orphans. Here the right answer is option C, a pale view of hills. A Pale View of Hills is the first novel by Nobel Prize winning author Kazuo Ishiguro. A Pale View of Hills is the story of Isuka, a middle-aged Japanese woman living alone in England and opens with a discussion between Izuka and her younger daughter Nikki about the recent suicide of Izuka's older daughter Kiko. So the right answer is option C is the right answer. Question number 50. Which novel opens whether I shall turn out to be the hero of my own life or whether that station will be held by someone else? Here the right answer is option C, David Copperfield. David Copperfield is a novel by Charles Dickens. The full title of the novel is The Personal History, Adventure, Experience and Observation of David Copperfield, the younger of Blunderstone Rocky. It was published as a serial in 1849 to 50. And the novel features the character David Copperfield is written in first person. So the right answer is option C. David Copperfield is the right answer.